Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single reading. And this reading is intended for those of you that are completely single, have not been interacting with anyone. I know people still are going to watch anyway, but this is really supposed to focus on people who have not been in communication with anyone for months. So it's an 8-card spread, and like I said, we'll clarify it at the end. So the first part of the reading will focus on why you are currently single. Next, we'll focus on who is coming towards you. Alright. Next, we'll focus on when this person will come. And the last question is advice, rather. Okay, so we will go ahead and get started here. All right, so why you are currently single, we have the 9 of Swords and the Page of Swords. So it may be issues in communication. Maybe you're not really putting yourself out there as looking for anyone. It could also be that you feel overwhelmed. There's some sort of confusion or anxiety going on. I feel like you guys are maybe just conflicted about what it is that you want. Maybe one minute you are okay being alone and the next minute you're not. Something about reading too much or taking things too literal. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm seeing. Something about taking something too literal. Maybe somebody said something. I don't know if you had an opportunity to date someone or to talk to someone, and whatever was said was taken too literal. Overall, I feel like the reason behind being single has something to do about communication issues and overthinking things, not really feeling secure enough to put yourself out there. I feel like people aren't really speaking up when when they do see someone that they're interested in. Maybe you're not speaking up. Now, this also could be talking about the person coming towards you. Like, there's someone in your energy field that's interested, but right now this person is insecure and just overwhelmed and they don't know how to approach you. Or maybe they have been saying things to you, but it's going unnoticed. So maybe someone has been trying to approach you, but I feel like maybe you're not paying attention to them, or that their approach is just confusing or scattered. So it's not making sense. or it's not, it doesn't, not that it doesn't make sense. It's just confusing. Like you're thinking that, I almost feel like maybe someone, their approach at flirting with you could be to educate you. And maybe that is coming off offensive. Like someone is interested in you, but they feel the need to just kind of point things out, or they're trying to show you things, and it's just like, this is not sexy. So I think it has to do with communication. That's really the best I can make of it. I feel too that somebody is being too timid. Like their approach, it looks like someone is tippy-toeing or pussyfooting around the situation. So even if someone does want to approach you, the way that they're doing it is so timid. They're not being bold enough. Or if you are the pursuer, then you're not being bold enough. I feel too like maybe something about reading and research seems to be part of the reason too. Maybe, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm going to stop and just wait until I can clarify some more. But I do feel like it has something to do with your thought process. Like I feel now, I feel like kind of scattered. So it could be something where something isn't clear. Your insecurities could be getting in the way of you finding love. And then, like I said, if this isn't your energy, it definitely could be whoever is trying to approach you. They're too shy or they're too timid. So let's look at who is coming towards you. See, it is a lot of conflicting energies. So 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. I feel like whoever is coming towards you is a confused individual. This is someone who is not certain of what they want. This is someone who keeps feeling like they're going to make a mistake, or something's too good to be true. Maybe someone has mixed feelings. One minute they want to move forward, the next minute they don't. Somebody keeps changing their minds. They can't make up their minds. They can't decide. Boy. And then I feel like maybe the person coming towards you also has like a lot of options. So you might be one of the people that they're interested in, but they can't seem to decide. They're like, I don't know who's best for me. I don't know if I'm just looking at something through rose-tinted glasses. Is this too good to be true? So I feel like if they're interested in you, they also have other people around them, but they can't seem to distinguish who's best for them. A lot of confusing energies, scattered energies. I even feel that maybe someone has a lot of mood swings. Somebody's also been making the same type of mistakes over and over again. So, and I feel like someone is afraid of doing that. They're like, I keep making the same type of mistake, or I keep choosing the wrong person. What is it that I'm not getting? I don't want to make that mistake again, type energy. And then I also feel like whoever's coming towards you is maybe naturally very secretive. So they may have some sort of scorpion energies to them. They also could be, I hate to say it, but because I'm looking at these 2s and this confusion, someone might be bisexual. They could be. If it's not because they're bisexual, then it's because they still have some sort of hidden sexual desires or curiosities that maybe they have not explored. Maybe someone that feels like they need to explore themselves before finally committing themselves to anyone or moving forward. and someone is just emotionally confused. Now, it could be that whoever is coming towards you is someone from your past, like someone who's in and out of your life. And that's why I was saying this is supposed to be for people who are completely single, because if you're in a situationship, like that energy is coming through here. This could be a situation where you're with someone for 2 seconds and then you guys are broke up again. They're hot and cold, it's on, it's off. So yeah, it seems like the person in your energy field is really confusing. Now, another possible thing that I just saw is that you have several people coming towards you. So you might feel confused, or it's not for certain who you'll end up with because it's up to you. There may be several options coming at you, or at least 2 strong contenders. And it's a matter of you figuring out who you want to move forward with. And something about them may confuse you because I feel like you're going to get lost. Maybe you're going to be so enamored by their physical appearance that you feel like you can't think or see straight. You're like, oh my God, like, why is this person into me that, I can't see it? Something else I was getting ready to say. I'm sorry that this reading is coming off kind of choppy. I know it is, but the messages are coming choppy. Sometimes I channel clearly, sometimes the messages are choppy, and sometimes it's choppy because that's just the energy. It's just like, I'm sorry that, the energy I'm getting is the energy of confusion and chaos. So maybe someone is very chaotic who is in your energy field. Maybe someone is intentionally trying to cause confusion. Maybe you're dealing with someone who has mixed or split personalities. So yeah. Yeah, but I was saying something about the physical appearance. Yeah. So the confusion also could be because your judgment is clouded. You're just so caught up with someone's physical appearance, or because you're so strongly sexually attracted to them, it throws you off and you feel like you're not thinking clearly. So even if you consider yourself single, but you've been talking to someone that you've never met through some sort of dating app, whatever's going on, I feel like there are secrets. Someone isn't being quite honest, or they're mixing things up. Someone might be intentionally causing chaos. Chaos is what I'm getting. All right, so when this person is coming towards you, I have 10 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like when this happens, it seems like it may be kind of far off. It doesn't seem like it's something that's happening immediately. It might be a while, so I feel like you're having to be patient. Now, also as a time frame, and I'm saying that because Pentacles, that's like a slow moving energy. So it seems like something that isn't happening like right away. But also it may have something to do with when you start a new job. So I don't know if you're currently in a job market, but this can indicate that you need to start, once you start a new job, that's where you're going to meet this person. If you are an entrepreneur, it might have something to do with one of your customers or one of your clients, because it looks like something maybe starts off like business or professional. It also could be a situation where you do meet someone through another person. Like someone introduces you to their coworker, or someone sends over some clients to you. So whatever it is, it does seem like it starts off in a professional way, business, or in a business environment, a business setting. So yeah, if you're in a job market, I feel like it has something to do with that, your line of work. Something else I was picking up here. Any project that you're getting ready to start, I feel like the minute you start working on some sort of project, or the minute you complete some sort of project, is when this will happen. So even if you are getting ready to move or relocate, just kind of looks like they're moving, they packed up their things, and now they're settling down, they're establishing some sort of new home. So if you are in a process of moving, it could be that that's when you meet this person. If I'm picking up energy from whoever's coming towards you, maybe this person needs to establish a new job or a new home. Like, it looks like the timing has to do with getting something established first. Someone needs a foundation. They need some place to start. They need a solid foundation. Something about traveling. I don't know if you are a traveler. So as soon as you finish traveling, or as soon as you come back from vacation, or if you're getting ready to go on some sort of business trip, I feel like this is about more of the settings of how it's going to be. Now, it could have something to do with 3. I would say maybe the soonest would be 3 weeks. But if nothing happens within 3 weeks, it might be 3 months. At least within a month time frame. Also could be Virgo, Capricorn season. Virgo season, Capricorn season. Yeah, I don't think it's as further out than that. Somewhere between those 2 time frames. All right, so let me see any final advice. Well, the advice is good. So we have 2 of Cups and the Star. So as advice, I feel like, first off, this is saying that your wishes are going to be fulfilled. It looks like there's something that you still have hope for, and you're holding on to it. You're sending your prayers up. You're asking your ancestors to help you. You're asking God to help you. And I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to manifest. And then I'm looking at the string here and how it's like the strings here. This tells me that you're already connected with your soulmate, but maybe in another realm, or, you know, more so metaphysically speaking, you guys are already really connected. It's just a matter of things coming into fruition and things playing out. So that also may have to do with that timing. Something needs to materialize. Something needs to be established. Something needs to be confirmed, and become real. Right now, things are just in the ethers. There is just a thought energy right now. So something that starts off as a thought is going to manifest in reality. So I feel too like this is saying to hold on to your dreams. And I feel like it looks like you've already caught something, and it's just a matter of pulling it down. So I feel like you're needing to be patient. Now also with the Star here, it is possible that maybe you're connecting with someone who is a star, at least in their world. Maybe this is someone who is well known. This person also may be at a distance from you. They might be somewhere far off. So something could start off as a long distance relationship. I feel like the two of you also think alike. Your thoughts are very similar. Whoever this person is that you're connecting with. It might be spirituality that brings you together, or where you share that bond. And you both might be dreamers. Both of you might be very dreamy. And always thinking about unusual things, looking at the stars, looking at aliens, or looking at aliens, looking for them rather. But yeah, maybe it looks like maybe you guys are both very dreamy, or you guys are both dreamers. Now, it also seems that maybe whoever is coming towards you, I don't know, you're being asked to keep an open mind. It's weird because I'm getting like no strings attached, but yet being attached. So I don't know how that's going to end up playing out just yet. But something seems, maybe it's saying like allowing people to be who they are, or trying to have a relationship where there's boundaries or there's an understanding. Maybe something seems limitless, but there's an understanding that bonds the two of you, or keeps the two of you connected or grounded with each other. I feel like with this person, you guys share the same dreams too. Someone's also probably been visiting you in dreams. That's part of why you are stressed here. And it looks like, you know, here's her pillow, here's an invisible bed. So for some of you, I think you may have been visited by someone in dreams, and you're just so confused by the whole thing. And then because, you know, everything is shifting, including everyone's mindset. And I do feel like we're moving on to a higher dimension and things are merging. And so there's a lot of purging going on right now. With this purging too, people might be finding themselves, or like you, even spiritual people, like you've grown accustomed to your identity, but it's like you're still, what do you call it? Ascending. You're still ascending. And so as you ascend, you're going to be shedding more ego, and you're going to be adapting new things, new ideas. So I feel like there are very confusing times ahead, and it's like you're having to figure out a way to stay grounded. All right, so let me start clarifying some things. All right, so as far as why you are currently single, I feel like there is a need for you to get comfortable. I feel like something's going on where maybe you're being spiritually guided right now. It's like you're still learning. I feel like you're still single because you're still learning something about yourself. And it's not quite time for this person to be in your life. And they might be going through something too, something similar. But I feel like right now for you, you're on a path, and it's like you're still coming to some sort of understanding. I feel like you need to really have an understanding of what you're headed towards or what you're in for before you can enter this relationship. And it does indicate that you need to really be confident about who you are, because I think for whatever reason this relationship is going to challenge you as a person. So you need to be grounded. You need to know who you are before you deal with this person. You need to be spiritually grounded. Yeah, you need to be spiritually grounded. You need to be in a right state of mind to deal with this person. Yep, see, it does indicate again, Hanged Man. So there's a need for you to have an understanding from a different perspective. This is indicating that there's more enlightenment taking place. You're still learning something about yourself. You're trying to navigate something about your path, and I feel like it would be a distraction for someone to be in your life at this moment. I still feel like someone is trying to get your attention, like this person has been visiting you in dreams. I feel like you're being prepared. Even like groom, like the word grooming is coming to mind. So I feel like maybe some sort of spiritual grooming. Maybe your ancestors are grooming you. Maybe your spirit guides are grooming you. So I feel like there's some sort of grooming that's taking place. Yeah. So I feel like once that this learning process has been completed within yourself is when, you know, you're going to at least be able to have some sort of interaction with this person, or you're going to have some sort of understanding or realization about who you are and who you're supposed to be with. I hope this is making sense for you guys so far. Like I said, I know this is coming out a little choppy this time around, and it is a little scattered. Let me look at the Seven of Cups. And then too, I'm getting as a physical appearance, maybe their hair is dark. I feel like they have dark hair. I really feel like they could be the person of your dreams physically. I feel like you're going to be attracted to them. Whoever is coming towards you, they are very secretive about their feelings, or they hide a lot. They're very guarded. I also feel that they might still be stuck, or something's going on. What are they doing? Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. My daughter, she's like, I'm trying to make sure she's just playing. She's being silly. Okay, so yeah. Also about the person coming towards you, it seems to be some sort of emotional blockage. I feel like this person, they have a hard time figuring out who they can trust. Maybe there's a lot of people around this person that has taken advantage of them, or maybe people have, you know, done them dirty, or maybe just whatever, something about their lifestyle is very private, and they need to make sure that whoever they interact with or bring into their lives, that they can trust this person. So they definitely look guarded. And they also might be stuck in the past. They might still emotionally be stuck on someone else, and this is clouding their judgment. I don't know if you guys read one of the IG posts that I made about someone is struggling with the twin flame theory. So I know most people who feel that they met their twin flame always fall into that mindset that me and my twin flame have to be together so that we can heal the world, or everything I read says the twin flames are supposed to be together. I had to learn and find out and come to an understanding through personal experience that is not always the case. Some twin flames do get to be together, and some people, I'm sorry, no offense to certain people, but I feel like certain people think that they found their twin flame, or they think they're twin flames, and they're not twin flames. I feel like the reason why twin flame connections are so difficult is because it's done like that on purpose. You're not supposed to necessarily be with them. You're just supposed to get that enlightenment from them. They're supposed to set you off on that journey of enlightenment. And once you are on that journey and you start doing your soul searching and understanding who you are and your connection with source, that's the whole purpose. Like, for you to understand your higher self and your connection with source. That's really it. They played their role. They've done their part. But a lot of times people get stuck in that mindset and just feel like, but that's my twin. And, so maybe your person of interest has a twin, and maybe they are kind of stuck in that mindset. If it's not that they're trying to move on from a twin flame, it can be anybody that they could have been emotionally stuck on. I also feel like this is just overall about somebody who's very private, very paranoid. They might even be intuitive or psychic. Yeah, very secretive. And like I said, it could be two people. Could be an earth sign, and the other could be a fire sign. Yeah, so this person has trust and or abandonment issues. Mommy issues and or daddy issues. This person has been hurt very deeply and can't share their feelings with everyone. They feel like they just can't. Okay, let me look at the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so it's indicating here that there's going to be a mutual connection or a mutual chemistry between the two of you. When there can be compromise is when this person will come into your life. If they're already in your life and there just has not been communication, then, once both parties are comfortable within themselves, both people feel complete and have done their inner work, that is when the two of you can come together. But it also looks like work brings you together. Belonging to the same community or work group seems like it brings the two of you together. There's a need to work through a lot of differences. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. And Six of Cups is out, Ten of Cups. So, as far as timing, like I said, I feel that it's a matter of whenever both people are ready to come together. But just in general, additional information to this card, I feel like it's saying that you guys are soulmates and you're meant to establish something together. I feel like both romantically and business-wise. So it may be meant for you and this person to be business partners. Introduction could be through business co-workers, business partners, or family. I feel like you guys share the same values. That's what attracts you to this person. Something seems like belonging to the same small inner circle. And I feel like another thing astrologically, so if you study astrology, it's indicating that there needs to be a perfect alignment in the sky for this to happen. And I know I talk about meeting and marriage transits all the time. So everybody has a time frame, several, and it's not just one. It can happen several times a year. Or maybe some, but it can be scarce too. Sometimes it might not happen until, several years out. But there's something called a marriage transit or meeting transit. And it has something to do with 3 areas in your birth chart. When those planets, when those transiting planets interact with the planets or the signs in your birth chart, that's like the perfect time. You'll have to research it. I'm not going to explain it again on here. But if you are having some sort of marriage or meeting transit, you might have to reach out to an astrologer to see when you're going to have one. That definitely is giving some sort of insight on the timing. But I feel like it's 3 conditions that need to be aligned. I know 3 houses are very important too. So the 2nd house, the 7th house, and the 11th house are the most important. I'm trying to think why for the 2nd. I know the 2nd house has to do with family, because when you meet somebody and you either you get married or you live together, whatever the case, that's like becoming like family. So the 2nd house is important because of family. 7th house is important because that is a relationship. And the 11th house, I know, has to do with hopes and wishes. And you do have the star card out of your hopes and wishes coming into fruition. So I do feel like it has something to do about marriage transits and how they're interacting in your personal birth chart. I also, and I know I didn't mention the 1st house, how I learned about it, that's what they taught was the 2nd, 7th, and 11th. But I personally also noticed that the 1st house is very important, especially if you had like several planets transiting your 1st house that has something to do with the 2nd, 7th, or 11th house, then yeah, that can trigger it too. So I think that's what this is saying. And maybe for some of you, that perfect alignment could be far off. That's why I was saying I'm getting something that's more so like within months rather than weeks or days. It feels like it might not happen until months from now. A month, at least anywhere from 1 month and more or more. All right, let's look at the star. And I do feel like maybe you've already met this person, even if only in passing. And you guys are going to meet up again when the time is right. Because I feel like there's unfinished business. So even by you just saying hi to somebody or having some sort of conversation with somebody, I feel like that was the beginning of it and it needs to be completed. The connection needs to be completed. Some of you are praying for something or someone that maybe no longer serves your highest good, at least for the time being. The star also is telling me that maybe somebody has been sending unconditional love to another person. So I don't know if you've ever just thought of somebody and felt like, I don't have any anger towards this person, but I just want to send them unconditional love. I feel like something like that is happening. Someone's been sending the other person unconditional love. So maybe you have been, there's somebody in your mind and you've been sending them unconditional love. Also, as advice, this may be saying that's what's needed, because somebody might be depressed or somebody might be going through something sad. So just pray for that person or meditate on positive thoughts for that person. If somebody tried to visit you in a dream, I feel like maybe they were trying to show you that they missed you or that they were sad. I also feel that whatever you walked away from, you know the old saying, if you let something go, if it's meant to be, it'll come back. I feel like that's what's happening. Like there was someone that you loved so deeply, so passionately, and so unconditionally that you truly believe that if you let them go and if it's meant to be, they'll return. So I feel like that may be your situation. Yeah, it does look like there's some sort of unfinished business. Your love interest also may be in a situation where they're tying up loose ends. They're finishing off any type of karmic debt that they owe to anybody else. And once that's complete, then they'll be ready for you. But right now, neither one of you are ready for each other. But something is on the way. Something is on the way. Overall advice, though, I feel like is saying to just keep an open mind and an open heart, because some of you may be closed off or feel hopeless, like giving up, feeling like you're never going to find love again, or you're never going to find someone like that person again. I feel like whatever you feel that you lost is going to be replaced. So don't worry. And I'm not saying that whoever you are wishing for, that you'll never be with that person. I just feel like you should be open to the possibilities, because there's so much out there. And I do feel like whoever is meant for you is already linked to you. Just looking at those two images together, it feels like whoever is meant for you is meant for you, and there's nothing that can stop that. There's nothing that can break that bond, because you guys are already connected. There's already like an invisible cord that connects you with this person. So yeah, don't feel hopeless. Don't feel like you lost something, because you haven't lost anything. You're still connected. This looks like you feel like you walked away from something and you lost somebody, but you guys are still connected. It's still there. The love is still there. So hold on. And the Ten of Wands also may indicate that, you know, the hardest part is coming to an end. You know, you've been carrying some sort of weight on you. Maybe you've and it looks like you already went through this hill, and now you're coming down. So going up a hill is very difficult. So it looks like this person has already done that. So I feel like the hardest part is almost over, and something will be confirmed or established. So yeah, let me just kind of look and see if there's anything else that needs to be said. You also need to believe in yourself. I do notice that when you doubt yourself or you doubt your abilities, that is another thing that causes confusion. because you're not trusting what Spirit is sharing with you or what Spirit is saying to you. Sometimes you have just a knowing of something in your heart and you deny it. So I feel like that's something that could be going on too, is that you're denying something that you already know. But like I said, just keep doing your research. Keep staying focused on you. And when I say research, I mean like by finding out who you are. I'm assuming that you already study astrology, or that you've been trying to figure out like what your purpose is. It's like you have been on some sort of journey. So everything is like research to you. Even the people that you come across, that's research. So I feel like there's a need for you to just keep doing your research. And eventually things will be made clear to you, or something will be confirmed. But it does look like you're being guided to your soulmate. I'm just looking at how she's walking this way, and then she's connecting with this energy, and this is like everything that you wished for. So you are being led to the path to find your soulmate. You guys will be led to one another. Maybe sometimes it just doesn't seem like it. So yeah, those are the messages. Hopefully it made sense. I know the beginning part was a little jumbled and choppy, but hopefully it made sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.